Last time on BoundSMP, Rune has finally I'm gonna force you to read Lux Tent, you're right. Rune finally finished up the Lux Tent key for Vast, seeming to get a bit distracted with everything else, and it was a bit much. But finally got all written down, messaged Vast about it, and headed on over to bring over the book, and got to see that maybe Vast was a little bit worse for wear when Rune rolled up, seeming a little bit tired, feathers on the floor, and Rune did his best to try to help and understand. Was able to give the key, and in turn explained a little bit about how Lux Tent works as far as Rune knows. Why Rune maybe knows a little bit about that, though didn't give the entire truth for why he does, just enough. And Vast seemed to maybe have done the same. In general, it was pretty alright. They chatted it up and headed home. Rune headed home once everything was finished and had given the book. And maybe took a moment to look down at his own sigils on his hand and contemplate those. Finally taking off his glove and showing the sparks. The sigils on his hand, which I'll say now, are English to Latin to Lux Tent pipeline, but basically mean to draw inside this palm and fingertips covered in the little markings. So, with that, I think we can get into the lore times, yeah? Let's get into it. I wiggle the music just slightly. Yeah, that one's nice. Okay, let's go. Alright. Hi. Alright, I've got salad. I've got salad and... Oh, where are you going? We're going out front. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Hi. Hi. Hello. Oh, hi there. Oh my goodness, are you all learning Lux Tent? That's new. This is that's wonderful. That's so nice. That's so cool. Oh. Hey, bud. Come on now. Good morning. Well, more like good night, to be honest. Hi, Barnaby. Actually, would you like a hay bale? Oh, you would. Do you want more than one? Oh no. How about... Barnaby, how many are you gonna eat? Barnaby, that's all the hay bales. Barnaby, oh. Well, I gotta get more hay bales for Barnaby. I didn't know he'd eat it all. Oh no. But hi everyone. I hope you're doing well. I've been mostly working on ideas and plans for the glider. I forget that you glow. Oh, the baby grew up. Now there's two of them. Do I need to make an ostrich pen? That's just for the ostriches, since I've accidentally got two. But I've been mostly working on the glider, and I needed something different. I'm not sure what else to really work on, but I'm getting close. I'm getting close. I might need to ask Sylph for help soon. You're so helpful. Okay, no, you're doing great. No. I'm just gonna move around you, bud. You don't need the weight. I need armor for the horse. I need a lot for the horse, apparently. Okay. Thank you so much for helping. I really appreciate it. What we really need to do is collect all this paper. Well, sugarcane to become paper. But I think reinforced paper will be a good usage for the glider. And I've been trying to collect as much as possible. So we've just got a lot. But I did give a bunch of cozy. So we gotta collect some more. One at the entrance. I know, I need a hoe. I don't have that tool on me. That's on me. I should really do that. We should do that. I'm sorry, you're just following me about and I'm just running back and forth. Do I have one maybe over here? Nope, that would be too useful. Nope, not at all. That's... Oh. The books are ready. The books are ready. Gizmo. Sparks, the books are ready. Gizmo, come on, we gotta go. My morning. It's vaguely morning. It's after midnight, so it's definitely morning. It's definitely morning. No host. Hey now. Come on. The books are ready. It's morning technically if you think about it, because it's after midnight. It's like, I don't know what time in the middle of the night, but it's the middle of the night. And that means that the books are ready, and we can get the books finally that we got Oh, we can get the books finally. Oh, this is so exciting. I should really be wearing my boots if we're gonna be doing all this, but I'm just gonna. Let me down. Ouch. That was not ideal. That was not. I'm too excited to know how to do this correctly. I want the books. I want the books now. I've been wondering what's in those books for like a week. A week. Oh, oh, they're still here. Just gonna walk on by that. Oh, sorry. Okay, good. Not leaving you behind. I need to know, like, what's in them. Ouch, ouch. It's alright, it's alright. Because it could be something so useful to figure out what's going on with the islands, or to help it, or to get them to be stabilized, or, I mean, a new machine, or, hello? Or the wings, and, just so many ideas there. And it's definitely morning. It's morning enough. I've had coffee. I mean, it's morning. Give books. Give books. Okay. All right. Hello? Hello? How high up do you think?
Rune?
Hi! You said the books were done. I've arrived.
Yes, I've been the books.
Hi!
I mean, they're... hello. They're partially done. I did not expect you to be here now. It's...
You said morning, and it's like 3. This is my dog!
Uh-huh.
Wait, hold on, let's get... Come here,
Oh.
Gizmo, come here. Come here, sit.
Hello.
This is Gizmo. I made him.
Hello, Gizmo.
I made him all by myself.
Oh.
Not actually. Sylph was there the whole time. But we made him, me and Sylph.
Hello there.
Mm-hmm.
He's entirely machine?
Yes.
Oh, that is fascinating. He's...
Mm-hmm. He's all got parts. He's got his little exhaust pipes at the top, and
Yes.
there's the exhaust pipes at the top. Then there's the gauge over here on the side to regulate his temperature and all that. His
Yes,
gears
I can
keep
see.
turning, and this one on the back keeps running just to make sure he doesn't get too stagnant when he's sat.
He's wonderful. It is very nice to meet you, Gizmo.
Mm-hmm. Gizmo, say hello. Good boy.
Oh, he speaks.
Mm-hmm. He's got like three at the moment different voice commands or voice options, I guess. Voice
I see.
things he can do. He's got a whine and a growl and a bark. I'm working on more.
He's very, very ingenious. It's wonderful to meet you. Sorry, I was not expecting you here. The books, they're still...
You said
they're still
morning,
pressing.
and technically it's after midnight, so it could be
suppose
morning.
Is true. They are currently in the book press. They probably need a little bit more time, at least 30 minutes for the glue to properly set. Sorry. I thought I would let you know before I went to bed. To
I
just...
got so excited. I teleported here. I was going.
You got here very quickly.
I'm so fast with this thing. I'm speed.
You are. I don't think I've seen this before.
It's my understaff. It teleports me around. You might find interest in this. I've recently written down copies of all of my inventions that I've made thus far, and I'm thinking once I finalize them, they could be something interesting to put in a library.
Oh yes, that
I've
would be
had my works in a
wonderful.
library, but
Perhaps.
they could be helpful. Anyone else who needs to make the things that I do, want to make a grappling hook or
Yes,
something.
I mean, if they're... Oh, yes. I mean, yes, if you would like to donate some patents or schematics or anything like that to the library, yes, we'd happily find a space for them.
I can do that once I finish
Actually-
them a bit more. But so they're not ready now. Like not right now.
Not right now,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately. Maybe the glue will set enough in perhaps 20 minutes, 30 minutes, perhaps maybe an hour.
Okay. All right. That's not too bad. That's not too
actually-
bad.
While you're here,
Yes.
and speaking of inventions, I suppose, the spyglass.
Yes, I've got one of those.
Yes.
There you go.
would it be possible
Mm-hmm.
to sort of do this, but bigger?
Oh, like a
Like
telescope, like a big telescope.
Like a telescope, yes. Yes.
Well, I don't see why not. Absolutely.
There's a-
Oh, do you want to build a telescope? Do you want to build a? Virgil, do you want to
I'd
build
like to build a
do you wanna-
telescope. I have equipment that I was hoping to make it.
To make into
telescope, but I
that?
haven't
Make
been
into
able
that?
to.
Show me what you've got so
I
far.
have, of
Take
course,
me
yes,
to the
I haven't quite
telescope.
been able to properly align lenses in a way that is successfully
Mm-hmm.
done actual telescoping. So this way. This
Oh.
is my
Ooh.
rough attempts at
So
schematics. I know
shape.
it's mostly made of mud.
There's so much
but-
gas. There's so much scaffolding and bits. Ooh.
Yes, I am aware it's mostly made of mud, but this is sort of the general
Ooh.
construction I've been thinking. I have this collection here of very
inside. I like
guess
your
bring
flags.
Me bring him inside.
Okay, come here.
Yes,
Sit
it
on the
was
carpet.
initially incidental, and then it just became much more.
No, it's
intentional.
perfect. No, it's perfect.
It is wonderful. Yes, I had a
It's
conversation with Ellen about it. Where yes,
But are these all?
But,
Oh wow, that's a lot of bits in here.
yes, I've been sort
Wow.
of collecting bits and pieces, various lenses,
Mhm.
glass crystals, things that may
You've got options.
reflect light in a way. Yes.
All right. I mean, if
But
we've
is
got
it-
like
do you have any?
time, I mean, if you want help, sometimes I'm here, you know.
I mean, I would love help if since
Oh,
we're here, if you would like to stick around.
absolutely.
I know it's the middle of the night.
That means nothing to me. I would absolutely love to help build this telescope. This sounds really cool.
Absolutely, that would be wonderful. Thank you. That I greatly appreciate. As you can see, that my my attempts at scaffolding.
No, the
leave something to be
schematics are
desired.
here.
Schematics are here.
I see
yes.
the vision.
I will admit it was created in a mildly sleep deprived state whilst waiting for book glue to dry. So it's I am glad that it is as coherent as you seem to be making it out to be.
I think it's nice. Okay. So what are you thinking for we got copper and deep slate.
I was leaving copper. Just
Hmm.
I feel like the mechanical.
Do we think
parts,
it
the
like
actual
wanting it to look
telescopic-
kind of like this? So like going to go like the copper bits?
Yes, I suppose. I figured the mechanical components, the sort of actual telescoping mechanism would likely be easier to make out of copper than materials, but just having the wood materials and the stone as a base would likely make it a little bit more stable if it's going to be up here permanently.
That's true. Okay. Here, let me. Trying to think of a good place to start. Do we want to start with like doing it with wood, and then kind of bleed into the copper?
Yes, I think that.
This
I think that
crafting
makes
cable's
sense.
just all the way over here. I'm gonna move it.
Oh yes, we can move.
Now
move
it's
it-
floating.
Move anything around if you would like.
Okay, I'm gonna grab like some spruce, just some good old fashioned like stairs and things, and maybe a little bit of the trapdoors. It's very
Yes,
high.
likewise,
Yes, I'll be very careful. I've got my boots on.
Yes, be careful. There are a few spaces where the
The railing is not quite.
railing is not
railing.
entirely.
It's not quite. Have you fallen off?
Only a few times.
Only a few
it's
times.
not-
How many is a few?
It depends.
Depends. What do you mean? Depends. Depends on what. Who you
It depends
ask?
what you would consider a few. You know,
I just.
Sometimes
You
a
just
few,
found just
like-
now.
It does jumping out as falling if I do it intentionally.
You know, scientifically, I guess not.
Scientifically, who knows?
You know, it's fine if you just believe hard enough. Okay, I'm trying to get a good shape here.
Yes, I am appreciating the shape.
Like that. And we can change the blocks out, but to give us a good, like, shape with the use of because we can't get copper quite as thin as the trapdoors and things. But maybe like this vaguely, I don't have a shovel, so I'm just going at this with my hands. And then
also don't have a shovel, which is surprising considering I built this mostly of dirt.
you just kind of went for it. I forgot snow is a thing up here. You got a little snow yet on your telescope.
Yes, it gets a little bit snowy up here. I suppose I did not consider it. I may have to come up later with some kind of mechanism to dry
some string or something.
Something to just cover or at the very least dry the lens.
Maybe like there. Okay. How do you think about this shape that I'm shaping here? You think this shape is shaping in a way that makes a shape?
I think yes. I think this shape is shaping.
I'm sorry, that was probably
I
really
agree.
silly vocabulary to use.
No, this is exactly the kind of vocabulary that my building often takes the form of. Yeah, it is shaping. I agree.
Your shape is shaping. Oh, I realized this is kind of low actually. This bit where you're supposed to.
Perhaps.
Maybe
Even if it just
maybe I just
a
went.
slight
Oop.
adjustment here.
Or like.
Yes, I think that.
Can I go
perhaps
higher? Can this go?
This. Hold on.
Nope, it does not want to. Go up there.
If.
All right, and then.
No, it's not.
We just move it all up.
Hold up.
How about-
slightly?
Mm.
Slightly feel like going slightly under.
No,
Perhaps?
no, it's not lit.
No.
No. The amount of us just going. No. Maybe it's just low and you have to crouch. You have to crouch to look
Yes,
at telescopes. Actually, no, but that's actually correct. We should
Yes,
put it back.
I think this is
You
correct,
do
yes.
need. This is perfect for crouching down and looking at. This is fine.
I agree. Yes.
Absolutely.
There we go. Wonderful.
Nothing happened. Chapters are a little rude like that. They are. Like one should go right here, and it's like no, he won't go right there. All right. Yeah, maybe I will start finagling this end a bit to look a little more fun, adding some more bits. If you can, you have the wings, so maybe you should work on the lens part.
The lens, yes, I can do that first.
Yes, 'cause, you specifically have a better means of
better,
catching yourself. I mean, the roof is right there, but you know, just to keep
Yes,
it
you make a good point.
just slightly safer.
I'm just-
I wonder if I can use. Oh, you've got like
maybe.
this bridge supports in here. Can I get these in? It's maybe like. Ooh, that feels fun. That feels supporting.
It sounds as though you are cooking behind me.
I am in fact in the kitchen behind you. Okay, this fence is
Yes.
has to go.
Perhaps I would make use of the scaffolding. Oh.
Be
This is
careful. You say this is fine. I don't know if it is. Oh no, Virgil!
I don't even know what
Virgil,
happened there.
no!
I did not hit the building at all. I just sort of.
Virgil,
I hit-
no!
I think I
Oh,
hit the top of the
no.
sky too hard.
Oh. You gotta be careful. I didn't mean to jinx it. I'm sorry. Oh
No,
no.
it is fine. This is my own hubris. I feel.
You're like, no. This was on me.
This was on me.
This was bound to occur. I just hear the crystal go off, and then you're gone. Oh no. Do you think it could be fun to do a the copper bits in a gradient?
Yes, I think that could be very.
Are you
that could be
alright?
very amazing. Sorry, I'm still giggling at bound to occur.
Let me make my references.
I don't know what you're referring to. It is.
It's you have to watch it. It's a good TV.
Uh-huh,
It's a show.
It's a series, a show
Yeah,
on
it's-
your television that I've heard so much about.
Oh yeah, I've made a lot of things, and the TV is by far the most wonderful thing I've ever come out of the world with. You know, it's pretty cool. You've got to come watch it sometime.
I'll have to come by sometime and watch the television.
And watch TV. right now, I think it's Dragon. That's pretty neat.
It's a dragon.
I think so. I don't remember, but it might be.
Interesting. I greatly if you said, "Oh, this is fine."
Every time you say this is fine. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it is.
Believe that it's fine.
I don't
Perhaps
believe.
that is perhaps that is smart.
To not think that it's fine.
I need some food. I think. I'm
Do
gonna
you
grab
want
a
some?
would you like
I
snack?
have some stew. I have some carrot soup that I ever made. It's really good. You might. You hungry? Are you?
I might just be hungry. I think I might.
Uh huh.
This has
Do you?
been.
I can give you some food. Yeah, I'll put it in the chest in the top corner. Some
Thank you.
carrot soup. It's really good for you. It's one of my favorites.
I will try some carrot soup very gladly. I am
Give it a try. See how you feel.
rummaging through my cabinets as we speak to try and find.
I do have some up here. Like I've got plenty. Are you sure?
Okay, well, I'm looking because I was like, we actually don't have any food in those cabinets.
There's actually nothing to eat here. No, I've got
There's
food.
nothing.
No.
I'll-
Come now.
I'll
Don't
do
be
that.
silly. I've got. Ava
I
has
don't want to
just so
impose.
much. I have so much soup. You need this soup
The soup. I will take some soup.
in the top chest. I didn't expect it the second time. That was good. Oh, my pockets are so full. Drop. Alright, maybe. Boop. And then like a little bit of. I accidentally was putting down. Oh, I keep putting down a sign and I start typing and then it just goes ah. I just go ah and it's like yeah, ah. And it's like yeah, ah. Can I have? I think I need to make more of these. You know, stone cutters. My favorite thing. I love them a lot.
Yeah, very useful.
Other than the book.
Shit.
Book. Are you doing all right, Virgil?
Oh yes, I managed to drop several scaffolding further down.
It was just the shit. Like it was so soft and quiet for what I don't know what it got. The books you restored them. I don't actually know how that really works. How did you do that?
Well, luckily the books themselves were not quite as damaged as we had first suspected. It is interesting. The sculk you called it. I thought it was some kind of mold, but it's more of a moss, I suppose. It's sort of grown on the exterior, but I was able to scrape away portions of it.
Oh.
And most of the pages were intact. It was only the more fragile biological components of the binding, the thread and the leather of the cover that
Like a
had started to
lichen.
deteriorate. Yes, quite like a lichen. Yes.
On the spot
It's
said
just
that.
strange. It's mildly bioluminescent, which is not typically something that is seen in, I suppose, non-aquatic species of
It doesn't
plant
quite
life. But
match its area.
yes, it is almost as if it evolved in like a large aquatic area. I don't know, the amount of water that would need to exist for that level of evolutionary development for the species is more water than I have ever seen in a single place, I feel. But
That's true. It's not like we've got
it is.
oceans or anything around. Not anymore.
No. Or
I've read about
more.
them sometimes.
Perhaps it.
The oceans.
Yes, I have been wondering if perhaps it is a remnant of the oceans, I suppose. This,
Ooh.
but yes, the books I managed to after separating some of the pages. Let me
Pages?
let me just get back to you real quick.
Hello.
Sorry, what was I saying?
The pages.
Some of the pages.
You know, I just want to
I
point it out, Virgil. You have the wings here of us two.
I do. I'm not very good with them.
Mm-hmm.
I injured one of them when I was quite young, and I don't think it ever quite
Oh,
healed properly. Um, and I suppose that my habit of picking at feathers is not particularly
conducive
uh,
to.
conducive to flying either. Yes.
Oh,
But sorry, the pages. Yes.
yes.
After removing some of the previous binding, on some old books, the glue that's used is not exactly made to last. It cracks and it begins to fall apart. So I removed the glue, restitched most of the books, managed to find them a new home in the cover. But
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, they seem to be in wonderful condition beyond some warping of the pages
Mm-hmm.
and some mild staining from the coloration of the sculk.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. Here's a quick question for you about this telescope here. Do you like this
Yes.
kind of mishmash, or do you think
I-
it should be a gradient from the teal copper over to the like a more nice gradient from teal to more of the orange rusted color? Or do you like this kind of mishmash of all of them?
This is a good question.
Because I can. We can scoot it. We can do a gradient.
Maybe we scoot. I feel like a gradient could be nice.
All right, I'm gonna wiggle them. Don't mind what I'm doing here.
You
Don't even
will-
don't.
No, I will not mind you. I'm going to install some of the glass, perhaps in
Yes, of course.
the upper area.
You know, I'm just gonna grab some materials I might need. See if we can get a little bit more. But that all sounds really cool. I've never been much
This
for
is
book
good.
restoration myself, so this is amazing to just to
This
hear
is
about
very
how you're able to
fascinating.
learn so much from pages that I would have thought I could never get to read.
Yes, well, I'm glad that they will be read. The contents from the few pages I looked at seem very fascinating. I very much appreciate you bringing them here to be restored. It has been very enlightening.
I'm glad I could. Honestly, it's nice to be able to just come to the library for things and just like have another spot to do ideas or come for. Oh, I've got this funky, this fun, silly little thing that I want to get read on or get books restored or even come to invent. It's really nice.
Yes, well, I'm glad it can be such a place. That is what Peter and I aim for.
Mm.
And it is nice to have a community around that
I
enjoys
think
the
you've
library.
succeeded.
I suppose.
I would say you have absolutely succeeded. In my humble opinion.
I think I have built this incorrect.
What are you doing over there? You having a good time?
I am having a good time. I am. Really,
You're having a good time.
I see what we have done.
Mm-hmm.
The end of the telescope is supposed to be 3x2, and we've made it 3x3. And
You know,
it's-
no one will stop us.
no one is. No
If
one's
we
good to
don't
know.
snitch, nothing goes wrong.
I can't see any reason that it would change the.
I'm taking off my glasses. I can't
angle.
see nothing.
I see.
I have the
nothing.
worst
I see
eyes
nothing.
without these. You know, my render distance is like 1. with these off, I cannot get far. It will not be a good time one Rune Thean without his glasses.
I can imagine my own. I am quite blind without my own glasses. Yes.
If I do,
Is this anything? It is not. Never mind.
is this anything? And then immediately takes it back.
I was looking at it and I thought, oh, perhaps, but no, no, perhaps. It is simply, it is not really.
No.
No.
Nobody needs to. How would they know? You're right. How would they know? Who's gonna tell them? Nobody's
Yeah.
snitching. There won't be a problem. Okay. Okay. Now let me stack my 2 different color coppers on top of each other. Let me do it.
Mhm.
Don't stop me. This is rude. I wanted that segue right there. Maybe.
Right. Try this instead, perhaps.
Not that. Maybe it's back. Maybe we'll just put that there.
Shit.
Used to be a bowl on the floor.
Oh,
Took
that's
your
a bit
bowl.
bowl on the floor. I apologize.
I've stolen it.
My
It's my bowl now.
my pockets are quite full, and I keep seeming to to pick things up.
I think you're grabbing bits of mine. Commandeering.
It seems like it is.
Okay. I think gradient is in fact working. It's
I think
it's
the
coming along
gradient is working, yes.
a bit more interestingly, I think. Personally. I've run out of one kind of the copper and it's very upsetting.
Which kind did you need?
This middle one. This one that's just before it goes full rusted. Do you have any more perhaps?
This one?
Yes! You have it!
Some
You
other,
wonderful. Puts in my pocket. Okay, that's all my pockets can hold, but I will take all of this and I will run with it. You had the copper. I see now.
I was hoarding it. I apologize.
You gotta share. You gotta share the copper.
Yes.
Other than book restoration, have you been up to anything else?
Mostly just continuing research, I suppose. The same things as last time.
Same old, same old.
Same old. Yes. Nothing too groundbreaking or interesting or anything like that, I suppose. But how about you?
Since I'm trying to think what happened since last time. I think I made Gizmo. That was pretty wild. Then there was the race. That was fun.
You say it's a shame I was not able to attend.
It was something else. It was really cool. There's the rings everywhere. You can kind of see them all over the place.
Yes, I've noticed. They have been very tempting to fly through. I will admit.
They're really cool looking. They're like everywhere. They go all the way to the other parts of the I guess the village or what we call a little town here. But the race was really fun.
Do you have a name for a little town?
I don't think so. I've never actually been at a town long enough that it got named, to be real.
I don't think I have either in quite a while.
Most places these days don't really, get that far. But maybe. I think we could have a name at some point. We could have a little fun.
That'd be nice.
I mean, we've got kind of all the things you need. We have so many amenities. Just like
We have an abundance of amenities. Even
there's so much to do. There's so much like whimsical things to get
we'll
into.
have a booming tourist industry, perhaps.
There's certainly plenty to do. Like, of course. A tiny would be cool. I think so too. Alright, how are we feeling about this shape?
I'm enjoying the shape, I think.
I'm gonna get a wall, maybe. See, I needed so much copper, and now there's just a whole bunch of different kinds in my pockets. Yeah, we're gonna use more of these supports because they feel extra supporting.
It is, I imagine, quite heavy, being largely copper. I feel it's probably.
Oh! I'm all right. All is well.
Are you sure?
Yes, quite all right. I just walked backwards right off. Just not falling behind.
I suppose I'm not one to talk, but
that was one time out of okay, that was once. I'm doing all right. Good thing for boots. See, that's why we wear the boots. That's why we do it. We all know why.
Ankle support.
Do you have any like lecterns? We could probably put those around. Maybe I can put a few chairs down. Cause that'd be nice in terms of like.
I'm sure we must do somewhere. There must be some.
For comfort and all that, while you're out here looking at the stars, you could.
Yes. Really.
You thought I fall off the building, not inside of it. Well, I like to keep you all on your toes. I like to keep things interesting. I like to be a little dynamic, a little different.
So, a little energetic, constantly in motion, even.
You're right. About more spots. There we go. A little guy up there. Little amethyst everywhere because that feels always correct.
Hmm.
Little buds of amethyst. Oh, not that one. Okay. And if we have toes to kept on. Oh no! You don't have toes.
I'm surprised they're so difficult to procure a lectern in this library.
Mm-hmm.
You would think we would have an abundance, but it took me far too long to actually find any.
You're like, we think we'd have so many, and yet.
And yet there is none. Perhaps I will use them to partially obscure the areas where it is easy to fall off. That may be...
Do you think we need the scaffolding anymore, or can I go and knock it off?
I feel as though it can probably be pulled down.
Someone's on the roof, but that's just part of it, you know?
I collect it. It is...
Oh. Virgil.
Hmm?
You just fall off again.
Oh, no, I jumped off. It's fine.
Okay.
It was intentional this time.
I've got a question for you when we come up here.
Yes.
Oh. You can do it. Gosh darn it.
I should have seen that coming.
I tried to hype you up. I tried to believe in you there. I really tried to manifest that one. I watched it happen.
Very competent as well.
I watched it happen. You could do it. Okay. Do you need more soup? Do you need more soup?
I've got some soup. It's okay. Thank you.
I've got a question. You. Maybe this is a bit personal, so you can tell me if it is, and I can back off. But you know about stress melting and things like that.
Yes, I am familiar with it. It's sort of a common habit of mine. The malting and then the picking sort of stems from it, I suppose. Yes.
Have you found anything that helped, or have any idea that might help someone who is stress melting?
I suppose it varies from person to person. I mean, obviously, eliminating the cause of stress is usually
the easy one.
Easy one, but
I figured.
I don't know.
That's fair. No, you're all right.
No, it's
You're good.
I suppose I felt having someone there to help with it was grounding. Normally for me it would be Pietro, or when I was younger, our mentor Giovanni would sort of walk me through it, help me preen more healthily than the nervous plucking. But
yeah.
I don't know. Having a reassuring presence is more helpful than I think most people would admit.
Thank you. It's good to know.
Is everything okay? I mean, I know that you don't.
Yeah, it's all good. I just interested for people I care about.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not strange to the avians. I've been about them all my life, but you know, there's some things that I won't understand the same way. So I've got to learn.
Yeah, sure. I think it is. Well, whoever you are learning for would appreciate that you are learning for them, I think.
Now, back to our telescope. I think we're about done.
Yes, I was going to say, I think it is
It's
quite finished. I appreciate
telescoping and everything.
It is telescoping. It is...
Yeah, well, we can put the books on the lecterns later, and people can come and read.
Yes. Perhaps I can put some rugs, some more flag rugs.
More flag rugs. Bring them over.
Bring them over. I will perhaps find some way to prevent the snow from taking up too much space in the area. But I suppose that we can potentially
the books.
I'll put these away. The books may be complete. How did we end up with so many more?
I don't know.
How
did we do this? How did this happen? I'll take the bowls. The wheat was mine. I brought that
Oh,
and
the
put
wheat
that
was
in there.
yours?
I added them. I did add
I was
that.
like, I don't know where this came from. You can have that.
A communal star journal by the. Ooh, that's a good note. Putting like a communal star journal by the one of the
Yes.
lecterns by the telescopes we can put down. Maybe in this one over here.
Yes.
And it
I
can be
agree.
maybe a little sign that says like communal. I'll make one real quick. Here we go. Some sign.
There
Communal
are some signs
communal
I
star
can find
journal.
some
Be
dyes.
nice.
to make it look pretty later. But,
There's a shield in there. I think that's Virgil's.
the shield, yes, I took that, yes.
I'm gonna get some
I do
sparkles.
see.
That mommy, I'm gonna doodle on the sign.
Oh, feel free to
You get
doodle
some
as
dye.
much as you like. I am an enjoyer of.
If you get the dye, I will doodle and make it
I
pretty.
hope that there is some dye in. We have a small workshop for Erin to work on dyes and inks. I don't entirely know if there is anything there as of this moment.
I believe. I believe in.
What do you think
These
it
are not
would-
sparkles.
Purple?
Oh, those are good sparkles.
Oh,
I've got great sparkles. I did it. It's
wonderful.
nice. You're gonna see it and you'll be like, that's amazing. I'll be like, I know.
I'm really spending with some dye to see these amazing sparkles.
I know. We need a glow and maybe a pink. A pink would be good.
I don't think we have a. Oh, I don't have pink. I have a magenta. I
Alright.
get pink. I don't know if we have any glow ink. We may need to. We may need to outsource the glow ink.
Outsource the glowing. Uh-huh.
We don't have any on hand.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Do we have a pink? There's a pink too.
You're gonna put in an order for your outsourced glowing.
Put in an order for outsourced glow ink.
You go for it.
We'll go and knock on Erin's door and say, please,
Please, glow ink.
please can we have some glow ink?
Please. I need some ink if you don't mind. Thank you very much.
Some pink.
Oh,
Oh, these are very
that's
wonderful.
lovely. Look at those sparkles. That's nice.
Sparkles.
I like that a lot.
Done. I will see
We can come back to that later. It's
if
book time.
somewhere,
It's book time.
somewhere in my pocket I might have some glow ink.
You can glow ink it later. It's book time. I'm very invested in these books.
Okay, book time. Yes.
Book
I
time.
am
Book
also
time.
because I will be
I forgot
excited
what level
to-
they're on.
This one here, I think.
Gizmo, it's
Just-
book time. Gizmo, stop standing there. It's book time.
Well, these are.
Gizmo, come here. I have a lectern. We can even read them on.
Oh,
Come here. There you go, bud.
we'd like to.
Ooh.
This is the. I mean, the
Oh.
binding is still not anything particularly fancy. Mostly some edge protectors, some linen binding, and I have tried to composite the titles as best I can from the remnants of the last covers, but
Volume 1, Valencia Delvaux. Volume 7, The Eyeless Ward. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm so interested. Here, come
I
here.
am also very intrigued. The presence of a volume 1 and a volume 7 intrigues me greatly.
I know, because
I'll
then
be
that
so
means
honest.
there's gotta be 2, 3,
There's
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
more, like,
There's at least 6
yes.
more. There's like, there's, what about 2, 3, 4, 5,
There's
6?
a-
What about the other 5? What's the rest? Is there more than
I-
7? Okay, but can't get ahead of ourselves. We gotta read these ones first.
I suppose we should start with 1.
Alright, I'll read us off. Oh, it's not too big.
Hmm.
Our world is full of mysteries, and has been for centuries prior to the catastrophe. To believe we could understand it in its entirety was seen as a foolish endeavor, the realm of madmen and dreamers. And yet I am neither. And there, in these texts which you hold now, are a testament to such a fact. They very well may be the most important texts written in our world, in all of history, and I take no shame in admitting my hubris when it comes to this. I, Valencia Delvaux, have dedicated my life to the study of that which has been lost to us, and that which has changed in the life I have lived. Should I go to my grave, I would be remiss to not impart the knowledge of the secrets I have uncovered in the magic which has shaped the fractured world I leave behind. These volumes are a testament not merely to my academic and adventurous rigor, but to the abilities of our species and the power with which we wield. From towering arcane structures to the depths of the long-forgotten cities, I've catalogued my discoveries. Within this library of forgotten knowledge, in hopes that those who come after me will never again lose the knowledge I have so desperately fought to preserve. If you are reading this volume, no others follow. Know that the wealth of knowledge in your hands is beyond that which can be quantified, and if this knowledge is to be lost, I fear hope may as well be lost alongside it. Yours in the void beyond islands and stars, Valencia Delvo, mistress of the Obscura Mysterium.
This is fascinating. There was someone else
by the
looking for studying magic and the islands. It is
Valencia Delvo, mistress of the Obscura Mysterium.
Obscura Mysterium. It's,
Yes.
there was a book plate in one of the earlier in one of the older covers that I had to remove because it was too badly damaged. It said Ex Libris Obscura Mysterium, the library of hidden mysteries or obscure mysteries. That could be what these
I've never heard of this name.
No.
The towering arcane structures and depths of the long-forgotten city. Our species as a whole, with the power with which we wield. The magic that shaped the fractured world. These are old.
These are very old. The fact that
Dare
the
I
pages
say
themselves are still diving is
she might
impressive.
be one of those from the old world.
It certainly sounds like it. The way she talks of
One of the sorcerers. Or
the
sorceress.
sorcerers and of the world changing, the world she lived in, and finding the rest of these books could be one of
Could be
the
absolutely
greatest academic and scientific discoveries of.
in the world.
Yes.
They must be hidden everywhere. Throughout so many cities and
Cities and
other
structures and libraries. They could be
anywhere. We just accidentally thought that maybe the lights going off would do something. These could be anywhere.
This could change the course of the way that we understand the world around us. The other one we should read.
The other one, yes, of course.
I'm very
Yeah,
excited.
all right. This is volume 7,
I-
The Eyeless Ward. Our cities have always been dangerous, whether it be the mobs who spawn in the gloom of the islands above, or strange magic users who seek what is held within. With these dangers came a new creation, born of the pytoid substance that once coated the floors and walls of the deep caves, now lingers in the lower islands. The skulk. The warden, an enhanced variation of the iron golems in the sun-touched village, albeit a bit more complicated. They are a variation of the iron golems. They make their own. Forged with arcana some odd ages ago that have persisted through the anomaly. Beasts with no eyes, only guided by their impressive sense of smell and hearing. With soul-like entities that drift in their chest cavities on a sonic blast, they can emit through solid rock without making a dent. I've always felt there was some more use to them, and it seems I was correct. See, the best place to hide something of power and note isn't always the city itself or the books, but instead the beasts charged to protect it. Slaying one is difficult. I truly could not recommend it for those of lesser strength, but if so bold to do so, the Warden Heart is an amazing resource, one I've already found indispensable use for. The Arcane Chronometer, as I've decided to call it. Its primary purpose is to gauge and locate power sources of Arcana, though it does not work quite well here. Among the cities where sorcerers bleed together, nonetheless, the use of the Warden's Heart with its natural crystals, out of its domain, and a bit of raw Arcana makes for an impeccable asset to keep track of the obelisk's power. We wouldn't want any to fall and be caught unaware, would we? Yours in the void beyond islands and stars, Valencia DeVoe, mistress of the obscure mysterium.
There are plans.
There's sketches. There's sketches of this device. This is amazing. Wait, I could.
Did you get one? You killed one.
No. I just encountered it. I've never killed. I just encountered it. I felt its blast through the walls. But this is amazing. It's hot. I knew there was something more to it. The reason why those souls flew around in its chest. I was not. Primary purpose is to gauge and locate sources of Arcana. The Warden Heart.
It's fascinating. It's a piece of Arcana both as an energy and as a physical material. If we could find a way to make one of these, we could find physical evidence of Arcana.
We could see where it's strongest. We could gauge where it's weakening and where it's strongest and know.
And potentially find out why certain islands are slowly losing
and others aren't.
The Arcana that keeps them in the sky.
This would be an amazing thing to recreate if we could get the heart of the Warden and these other materials and make this. I can replicate this. It's almost like that of a glorified compass in a way.
It looks like it, yes. I suppose, yes, working on rather than magnetic energy, the inherent.
Because a chronometer measures. It's just a measure of Arcana. And that makes the skulk. It reacts to the experience and Arcana of fallen things. It reacts to it. It can spread with it. It almost senses it. So it would make sense that the Warden also has some kind of reaction to it, and with its senses, the way its horns work, the way it moves. Its heart its heart would be the key.
The skull seems to could potentially function almost like a network or a nervous system connecting back to the central being of the Warden. If its ability to detect magic is so inherently strong, it could spread out through the remaining biological organisms.
It could.
We should. Well, we know where one is.
We do. It's a bit hard to deal with, though. It took both me and Ava out, so it might be something. Might be something we need help with. Other people to come with us. People who can fight and all that.
Perhaps more
I will
physically
say,
inclined than myself.
Maybe me as well. I need to get more gear. It's hard to go out and do things and explore about, but that would be really helpful. But
I sort of only have these leggings that Erin gave me.
I've got shoes.
The extent of my armor.
I've got shoes. I've been working on
together. We make up almost half a suit of armor.
We make up almost half of a suit of armor. I've been working on the idea of a glider. I think it'd be really helpful if I could get. If I can hopefully make it work, especially with updrafts, then I can virtually travel up and down pretty well. And if I can explore about more and get more materials, God, I'm even more invested now. I want to get around faster because these are apparently out there. At least 5 more, if not.
If you could find more of them out there,
there could be dozens.
Where would the other 5 be?
These ones were in the city, but
the city itself, or
maybe other cities.
perhaps?
Maybe other structures. They were hidden, so I don't think they're in plain sight.
Peter and I got a visit the other day from an interesting individual, Gavrin. They spoke of additional ancient structures, not cities or even the obelisks and towering structures some of the books speak about, but other ancient structures. they could possibly be hidden in those as well, if there is
Yeah.
types of sorcerer
This is amazing.
built locations.
She's
that we haven't
amazing. This is
discovered. I am fascinated by this woman.
I've never gotten to know
Valencia
anything
del Val.
about the sorcerers, and the fact that she has she's scattered this knowledge around like a puzzle is outstanding. And maybe I'm a bit too invested,
No,
but I
am
really
certainly
like
invested as
puzzles,
well.
and I really want to know everything she knew,
I want to know how
because
this all
it
fits
might
together.
be the key. It might be the key to fixing things.
Could be the key to keeping this town we talked about naming up in the air.
Oh, okay. I can't go to bed now. I can't like sleep.
No, I am not
I need to
sleeping
be
after
up.
this.
I need like to. I need to like.
Obviously you
Oh,
found the books, and if you would like to keep them yourself, I understand. Or
I would enjoy to
could
keep them, but I could make I wouldn't mind a copy being here.
yes, I was going to say perhaps a copy. We could find a specific section of the library for this
For these.
obscura mysterium.
Mhm.
Hmm.
The obscure
Could be.
mysterium. Okay.
It may-
Are you? I doubt you're going to sleep anytime soon. I think you're just as
No, not
interested
at all,
about
not
this.
after this.
Yeah, I think you're just
I am
as interested in this as I am. And I've got 2 cups of coffee, and you've got a book of libraries. There's a library of books here that we could come through, in case there's anything
I
that
am
we've
absolutely
missed.
willing to comb through anything. I mean, some of our books, I have some knowledge of where some of our older tomes are, ones dating back to older villages, and we can certainly have a look.
Then I think, Virgil, we have a very fun night on our hands. I see if there's anything here.
Absolutely agree, Rune.
All right, Gizmo,
Um,
let's
I suppose
start
we should
looking.
head downstairs and start.
Let's go.